Another day today with lots of prep work for some of the projects that I'm currently working on, including the Huili uh, Wellbeing Program, which for which we had a meeting this morning. It was 8:30 my time, about I think half three in Shanghai, with a number of the students, those who have actually been in the lessons. And I had this idea that we could have a student forum where they can give us some feedback on how things have gone and how, from their perspective, things could be improved and what some of the problems are, and maybe some of the other things we could include in the program. And it was really productive. I think one of the main things that came back was that we just need more activities, which is something that we've already been building into the second unit, but it means that we can go back to that first unit and look at how we can improve that and change it slightly for the next time we run it. So that was very useful information and feedback to have. The second thing that I think came back from them was just the number of specific contexts, specific scenarios where they perhaps could do with some support. And it came back around things like exam time, when they have lots of coursework. Procrastination and time management also came back, which is really interesting because these are the exact same challenges that more mature audiences come up with when we ask a similar question. When we speak to apprentices, when we speak to graduates, when we speak to sales leaders, when we speak to managers, when we speak to executives, it's always the same kinds of things. And I get quite excited about this because I'm looking at it thinking, well, if we can embed some tools now at this stage so that they are learning about time management, about how to defeat procrastination or to manage procrastination, and personal effectiveness when they are 14, 15-year-olds at that stage of their lives, what a difference it could potentially make to them, not just when they're now at school, but also as they become, as they move into their careers as well. So some exciting stuff there, some really useful feedback. Also spent a good chunk of time looking at the day 2 for the Gen Healthy Minds work. I'm actually delivering day 1 tomorrow, and I've looked back over the deck, so I'm pretty familiar, pretty comfortable and confident with that work. But I think if I had to sit down now and write down everything that's going to happen tomorrow, it'd be impossible. I wouldn't be able to do it, and my mind would just go. But I know that when I'm there in front of the group tomorrow and we're working together, it's very much a kind of a led conversation, a guided conversation. So I'll be moving things along in the right direction, but I've got to respond and react to how they're getting on with different exercises as well. And I think certainly now, having had so much more experience of doing this and delivering this kind of content, I feel so much more confident and capable of being able to do this as well. So that feels really good. And the day 2 stuff's looking awesome as well. So really looking forward to that. I think I got my first session in Bolton in just a couple of 3 weeks' time. Yeah, beginning of November, I think that one is. And I think there was something else. Oh, yes, of course. Yesterday I talked about my fear, my worry that I'm just going to focus on making lots of lists and doing all the admin-y, back-end thinky stuff about the outreach, the prospecting that I now have some tactics for. And so what I've decided to do is to make sure that each day I'm doing something that is a bit more proactive, that is actually getting out there as well, whether that's sending a message or, well, actually it's mainly sending messages. So I just need to make sure that I'm doing that each day. So I've got something going on and it's not just making lists and creating spreadsheets and all those things. So it feels like I've got a bit of progress with that as well, and just got to make sure that I keep that momentum going. We've actually got a WhatsApp group as well, those of us who were on the course last Friday, and I know that that's going to help as well, so I don't feel like I'm just on my own with this. We've got some good ongoing support from the others and from Mary and Maria as well, so that'll hopefully keep me honest and make sure that I'm actually getting this work done. There we go, long-winded, and hopefully a fairly full check-in with updates and what's going on at the moment, steps I've taken towards the speaking goals. As always, thanks for watching, thanks for listening. Give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and check back in again tomorrow for another daily update. Bye for now.